Show will be cancelled the 25th. I don't think I get anything closer. Let's go on another date. Okay, where are we going to go? We went to the arcade already. Don't want to go to a bookstore. Let's go to the aquarium. I'm gonna not wear a mask on the third date. It's good to see you, Kat. I'm glad that we could make it this time. Make time for this. Yeah. Hey, ready to look at the sharks? Yeah. Coming to this place is like a bit of a nostalgia for me because when I was young, I liked going to zoos and aquariums. I fantasized about one day becoming a scientist who creates a machine that could let you talk to animals. I guess that's kind of silly fantasy, huh? Sounds like you were dreaming big even for a young age. Yeah, I guess so. I thought in the end that dream never came to fruition. Then again, creating machines to talk with animals probably doesn't suit me that much. Interacting with people is already plenty interesting, and I already have I have more than enough to do without animals entering the picture. Anyways, what exhibits do you want to go look at? We could look at an octopi. Good look at the octopi, and there's a place where they let you touch the tide pool creatures like starfish. You spend the rest of the day at the aquarium with Misa. Oh, that was a short date. Wasn't as long as the first date. What kind of things can I put in? I could put in I don't need to put in another studio. Theater costs a lot. I could do another one of these. It's alright, Misa, I love you. Oh, damn it! Alright, so this means I'm getting close though, because yeah, let's release that though. Ooh, nearly 30,000, really? I think Kito only really got to go on one world tour. A little sad. We're down one now. I think I should put into crushment treatment because I need someone to be treated. This next arc will be the Misa arc, alright? We're gonna be focusing more on her. If I do a world tour, just wanna look at it. No Japan, really? Interesting. Would cost a lot of money. I guess we don't go to Japan because we're in Japan right now, so I'm stupid. Well, I can add a new menu dish. Oh, do we still have the keto dishes in here? I don't think so. I think we took out the keto dishes because keto's gone now. Misa has the most fans, but Korra got the most votes in the thing. Suspicious. I'm gonna do another Korra. What do we get? Ice cream again. Wow, Akane is really going to town on depression there. Alright, let's talk with her. Let's go on a date. Went to the aquarium, went to the arcade. Let's go to the department store. It's been a while since I've had a chance to get out. So this is a nice change for pace. By the way, pro tip, if you ever need to use the bathroom in a place like this, the cleanest bathrooms are always the ones that are on the topmost floors. I'll keep that in mind. What's your favorite part of shopping? Looking for bargains, seeing what the lowest trends are. Fascinating about all of the things you could buy. Yeah, fascinating. Yeah, I can see that. It's probably what I do most. There's a certain sense of instant gratification when you buy things. It's all about dopamine rush. But you can get some of that rush just from imagine yourself buying it. You get rush without the communication of okay, commitment and purchasing it, and you save yourself the buyer's remorse too. Yes. Anyways, let's check out the stores out over there. Spend the day with Misa. It's always a good day to spend with her. I mean, it's always a good day when you spend the day with Misa, you know? That's good right there. What are trends though? Hip hop politics cool. Okay, what happened? Well, sales have been going well. There Goes Your Thunder has recently been accused of promoting a religious cult that has been gaining prominence lately due to the lyrics that multiple people claim to have misheard. If that weren't enough, the claim has since spread to reach the ears of the group in question, who has since begun to play jailmates music during rallies and promotional events. Unless you want to continue affiliation with this sect, it's been suggested by the staff that you deal with this quickly before things get further out of hand. What's your next moves? Is a cease and desist letter. I'm gonna issue a cease and desist letter. Send a copy of cease and desist letter. Or it seems to have done nothing. Okay, good. It seems to have been the best thing to do because it stops them from doing anything. Look at that! Number 1! There Goes Your Thunder! So we're doing much better now. Now that we're out of the rut of infinite looping of that. I'll bring Ray Massacre on another day. Hopefully she doesn't take that negatively. Oh. No Max. What? Why was she? Why was... I don't want to question it. Hey, looks like we picked an especially good day to go out. Oh, is it winter? Oh, I asked her out during the winter time, yeah. Hey, looks like we picked an especially good day to go out. This tends to be the time of year when there are a few people out. Which is why I chose to wear no mask, exactly. That means that places like this offer a sense of solitude that you don't get during other parts of the year. Hey, what's your favorite season of the year? I like fall. Fall doesn't seem like it strikes as a nice balance between summer and winter. It's not so hot. It's not so hot that you have to worry about making you sweat, but it's also not too chilly either. As for me, it's hard to pick a favorite season. I think my favorite is usually whatever season I happen to be experiencing at the time. That being said, I think a lot of my best memories seem to be formed around during the summer. It usually is when you're the freest, and like spend the most time outside as well. Maybe it's because the days are longer and I tend to go out more, as I was saying, so there are more chances to form good memories. Exactly. But also there's the holiday season, so those can form pretty good memories too. I think a lot of people also have positive associations with that season because back when we were kids, we always had vacation from school. See, she gets me! Point from point is what I said. Give or take. So many on a subconscious level, we like that part of the year because it's a time when we felt more carefree during our youth. It's nice to get to spend an afternoon in the park like this. I think human race will outlast the Earth. It's true that Earth will still be here when we're gone. Right, most of the species that we ever lived throughout history have already gone extinct. Our being or been replaced. Humanity is just another species on this planet. Just as the dinosaurs died out and the planet changed, so too. Will humanity one day meet its end? I guess it's kind of morbid subject now that I think about it. Sort of. Would it be better or worse if I said the extinction of humanity will happen long after we and everyone we know is gonna die? I don't think that death has to be a morbid subject. I've always been fond of rituals around death that simply treat it as something that naturally follows life, rather than something to be scared of. Yeah, I guess that's a better way to think of it. After all, doesn't the fact that life eventually comes to an end make it more beautiful? I think people are more afraid of death, not for the fact of dying. It's more the fact of dying in the moment they are currently in. Because it's really nothing, there's nothing sadder than dying at a young age, really. And people would rather live a more fuller life than die at a young age, such as yourself or I. So, yeah, people just, you know what I mean? There's something comforting about the inevitability of death. I'm always, in a way, once you made your peace with death, a lot of other worries seem trivial in comparison. That's not to say that I've never got worried or anxious, but when I have the big stuff all figured out, it often feels like a little thing falls into pieces more easily. It seems that we're not the only ones here enjoying the present moment. Misa seems to be looking at a couple across the park that are walking while holding hands. It's interesting, they look like a couple, but I've been watching and they haven't been saying anything to each other. Why would you suppose that is? Maybe they're not talking because they're angry at each other. Maybe they've reached the point where they are running out of things to talk about. Maybe they prefer the silence. Yeah, I think that is. I think there's something to be said for enjoying being around someone without having to have a conversation. I think the best answer I had there was they prefer the silence, which I was going to say, they're just trying to enjoy each other's company or something like that. Absorb the scenery and stuff, I don't know, just take a nice, quiet, romantic walk in the snow at night. I don't know, something romantic just about spending time with someone you care about, with them just like standing right next to you, holding your hands, walking hand in hand, just, knowing someone who cares about you deeply is there right next to you. No, I realize I'm talking to a computer screen right now, but I'm talking to you guys. I'm talking to you guys out there, and talking to Misa. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking to no one. So when I see the couple over there just walking hand in hand without a word exchange between them, I'm a little bit envious. I guess that means I should shut up and enjoy the silence. That being said, the silence isn't the only thing I envy about them. They're also holding hands, Grab your hand. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Holding hands. Let's go. Let's go. We're on the next level. Well, holding hands a bit, I think that's going to a step too far, in my opinion. Just kidding. I'll hold your hand anyways. He spent the day at the park with Misa. What a lovely date. Shadow's 28 now. That's pretty... Wow. So where should we go? Let's go... Let's go back to the arcade. No masks. What's up, Kat? How you have been doing lately? I've been doing good. Playing games in a public place like this is more fun than playing games at home, isn't it? It's more... This must have been something about the atmosphere. It's interesting how a lot of people you see in arcades these days are adults. I guess I always thought it's a places where kids come to play. How did you feel about that? A sign that people don't have anything better to do with their lives. People can still enjoy pleasures. The pleasures of youth. Yeah, I can see that. Maybe there are people who might have wanted to spend more time playing arcade games when they were younger, but then couldn't afford to. Then after getting jobs, they have the who knows, maybe this is what they were aspiring to do all along. I mean, if you grew up wishing you had more money to spend at arcades, what better motivation to grow up and become financially successful? Maybe that's why nostalgia precipitates are so hard, and why there are certain collection that seem to be subtly go up in price 20 years after the initial release. What? All the people who grew up with that stuff suddenly have the ability to afford all the things they wanted as a kid. And then they have to fight over the limited stock that floating around in the secondary market. Anyways, we came here for the games, right? So what shall we play? Nice. So that's it for this batch of episodes. And if you would like me to add a new idol to the group, which I don't think I've done in-game years, like, it's been a long time. I think the last person I added was Akane, not by choice, but only because I had to. And really, she's not the best idol. Really, she needs more practice. Seriously, she's not that cute. She's not cool, sexy, pretty. She can't dance, and she can't do vocals very well. She's only sort of funny and sort of smart. I'm gonna hire you. Now I'm fully staffed. Ooh, I think that's like the best selling one I've done. Sadly capped, but like, subscribe, maybe. Comment if you really enjoyed this video and this series, because I'm going to continue it until, I don't know, until we're at the top of the world. So, you know, stay tuned for that, because I ain't going to give up until we're at the top.